Hey everyone, we're back for more Sleeping Dogs. We do have a story to read from a Sane. So, have I ever told you the story of Darth Piamet the Shit? She wanted to smell worse than anyone else in the galaxy. Her dark side was simply having darker shit than everyone else. So she went around collecting the nastiest dung from all the creatures of the galaxy. Due to a flaw in the design of the simulation we lived in, the designers never coded an underlimit to the gross factor, and it broke the universe. And now, Piamet is the shit-ularity. After watching everything everywhere all at once, Piamet tried eating shit because she thought it would help her jump through realities. But then she found out that she's the shittiest version of herself, and she's happy.
What the fuck?
I love it. It's saying that was good. Okay, so viewers on YouTube, I apologize. We're going to talk about Xenoblade Chronicles X. Tune out now if you're not interested in spoilers. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. The final boss is a pain in the fucking ass and a huge difficulty spike for no reason. Like, I beat everything up to him, no issue. Didn't really need to grind. I had to buy a new skull for one other boss, but it was not a big deal. The final boss, however, requires a huge amount of money investment, and I had a hard time making money in the game just in general. I beat Phase 1 on my first try. Wasn't too bad, bit of a pain in the butt, but not too bad. Phase 2, like, I couldn't beat for the life of me. Like, I struggled with it because he summons all of these ads, but also hits like a fucking truck. You can't heal in that game. Like, healing is not a thing in Xenoblade Chronicles X. Okay, you can heal, but it's a really stupid healing system. You don't get healing abilities. Every time someone in your party randomly says something, if you use an ability corresponding to that color, you and I think that person heal a little bit based on your potential stat. Anyway, it's a really annoying healing system. So I eventually just got out of my Skell, and I have huge issues with the Skell system in the game too, but I digress with that. I got out of my Skell and just fought the boss on foot, and I got him to his about 30% health, and then he goes invincible. And you gotta kill a shield node around him. Or a shield node in the center of the room, which takes his shield down. But all the while, he's healing while his shield up. The shield node has so much health, and he's barraging you with huge attacks that send you flying every time he hits you. It's fucking annoying. So eventually I get through that, and then he summons a whole bunch more ads, one of which is called an enhancer node that buffs everything around him. That does a ton of damage as well. Each of the nodes do so much damage. But targeting in that game is fucking terrible. You gotta hold R1 and hit Y or A to shift left or right, but it doesn't always do that. It sometimes just doesn't swap targets. It'll just sit there where you're looking at all of them and not do anything. So it's really hard to find the enhancer node to kill it. So what I did last night was I found a place where I could save up a whole bunch of money. I bought a new Stronger G sword on a weapon called the Phoenix, and I went in and the Phoenix just obliterated all the ads. I got through Phase 2, and then I find out there's a Phase 3. Okay. Phase 3 is a whole bunch of these things called chimeras that come out and just start obliterating your party. Fortunately, I was able to negate this with the Phoenix item I bought because it just one-shot all of them, which is perfect. Saved me time. Then I find out there's a Phase 4. Okay. So I go through Phase 4. Phase 4 isn't too bad. He hits stupid hard for no reason, but alright. We get through Phase 4. Only one of my characters die. The other 3 are generally okay. Phase 5 starts. There's a 5th fucking phase, and he drains the fuel of all of your skells. You gotta fight him on foot. I'm like, alright. That sucks. And your characters, they hit for like fucking nothing, or at least mine did until I could buff myself, which, because I was using the skells, I didn't have any TP built up, so it took a while to build up TP. And then about halfway through the fight, he summons these ads, which are like the chimeras from Phase 3, but they're queen versions, so they're even stronger. And you gotta fight them without your skills. I didn't have any HP fuel items on me, or fuel items on me to restore my skills fuel, but fuck. It was just a huge slug. of just
What do you want?
constant
I got
bullshit.
cheated again. The old brake Cho was losing to me, but he had a friend run me off the road. Guy was driving a big truck. He almost killed me. Will you help me? Someone needs to straighten him out.
I feel like
Again. You sure you didn't just lose?
I swear.
Okay.
I like how he's just taking this guy's word. At this point, I feel like this guy is the guy who's cheating and just getting us to do his dirty work. Anyway, rant over. Why does it want me to go this way? This is not leading me where I think it's leading. What? Why? I gotta see where this takes us. Anyway, I actually did enjoy, Wade just did the okay. It's true. Okay. He did. I actually did enjoy Xenoblade Chronicles X's story. It's kind of simple, but the main plot ends on a cliffhanger, and there are so many people flipping out about that, calling it bad writing in that. What the fuck is this path? Dude, get out of my way. Anyway, there's a bunch of people that are like saying, oh, it's terrible writing because they didn't answer all the mysteries in the game. And it's like they had never heard of them trying to set up a sequel or, you know, ending on a cliffhanger before. Sometimes that could be terrible writing, but sometimes they have plans and they are going to go through with them and then they don't because of, well, any number of reasons, usually money. I don't think we're getting there in 14 seconds, guys. We almost got there. Took me on a bit of a, oh, they took my car away. Well, that's rude. I don't think this is the road we want to be on. Oh, maybe? Hang on. Can we get there from there? We can. Okay, now this... This looks promising. I had like 20 seconds last time I came through here. Alright. What are we clipping? Hang on. My bot is a little confused right now.
Son of a bitch! Hey, boys, this is the fucker who's been trashing our cars.
You're not seriously going to try something, are you? Are you an idiot? You're going to take us all on?
Get him! In the fucker! Kill this moron!
I'm going to crush you like a bug.
They can't handle water.
Hope you learned from this.
Okay, sorry. I gotta adjust the bot here because for some reason it scrolled all the way up. All right, there we go. You finished Doom Eternal's main story last night. You thought you were on the last boss. You ended up being 3 more full levels. You didn't notice it was 5 a.m. when you finished. You don't like being hung out to dry because then they don't finish their sequels. I also hate when they I'm not a big fan of them not finishing their sequels. Obviously, like I was hoping Xenoblade X would continue now because I played it, but apparently they didn't do anything with it. Like the game definitely made me want a more. Like I want to know what the mystery is. But the problem definitely only stems from the fact that they never ever went back, and that sucks. But at the time, they planned to, and I can't fault them. And like they had enough there to go with another story. Anyway, you notice GPSs hate highway ramps. You also don't like when they retcon the ending. When they retcon the ending later. Kingdom Hearts 1 ending teaser for 2 doesn't make sense now that 2 exists. Running over and jumping into the water together. I love it. Which one? You mean the one where they're walking together on the yellow road there? Because that leads to Castle Oblivion in Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, which does make sense because Chain of Memories exists. But if you didn't play Chain of Memories, because any normal person doesn't necessarily play the fucking side games. Riku cloaked in Mickey stuff. Okay, I already got this one. Played Chain of Memory in front of, and you thought, yeah, exactly. And I get why you would think that too, because, like, why wouldn't you think that? There's no reason. Like, there's nothing there that says, hey, this isn't number 2, or unless you're really into the series, like, you would have no reason to just believe that. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Okay, so we got 2. We got one at Club Bim Bim and one at Golden Koi. Alright, let's order a car and head back up to, I guess we can do Golden Koi. Actually, let's head to our house and do the surveillance stuff first.
Hey, it's Wei. I need a car.
A car? Takla! I'll be there right away.
Chain of Memories. I actually don't dislike Chain of Memories. There's actually a lot more depth to it than initially thought, but I'm also not the biggest fan of the card system despite that. I don't hate it as much as other people do, but I also don't really like it either. I do kind of want to play the Game Boy version of Kingdom Hearts on stream though. Because I've done the 3D version. I'm a big fan of Kingdom Hearts. I love Kingdom Hearts, but I also know that not everyone does. So there's a gang that hangs out here, but I don't see how to get up there. Almost like you gotta go in from above. I wonder if I track that, if it'll tell me how to get there. Nope, it doesn't. Okay, good to know. I ain't got time for this. Like, I got so excited for Kingdom Hearts 2 as a kid. And then I found out about Chain of Memories, and I saved it to a USB stick, and then when I went to go meet Windtreak, I was actually playing it on her computer. My favorite Kingdom Hearts is 2. I just like the way it plays. I like the Organization 13. I like the levels.
How are you, Mrs. Bao?
Santa, why haven't you asked my daughter out, huh?
I thought she was with Benny.
Aiyah, no good criminal. She needs a nice boy like you. Strong, virile, upstanding.
Viral? Play all the gummy ship missions. That's awesome. Okay, so I played Kingdom Hearts 1. I played I played it to a friend. They let my family borrow it. I played Chain of Memories, Game Boy version first. I played 2. I played 3. I played 358 over 2 days. I actually streamed 358 over 2 days as well, rather than just watching the movie. Played Birth by Sleep. I ended up buying that for myself and then giving it to Omega because he owned the PSP. I didn't. I gotta find out if he still has the game because maybe I can get him to give it back to me for my collection. I played Dream Drop Distance, the little fucking Birth by Sleep interlude. There's Coded. Now, Coded is the one Kingdom Hearts game that I think they could just cut out entirely and you'd lose nothing from the series. Every other game at least adds something of value. I guess technically 358 by 2 doesn't, unless you really like Roxas and you want to know his story. Which is fair. But Coded adds nothing of value. Except maybe a post-credit scene. I think the post-credit scene might. Okay, so the dealer is either this guy or this guy. Yeah, Coded definitely adds nothing. Okay, thank you. And I even streamed Coded on stream as well. Just, we have the game. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
The suspect has been spotted!
Eventually it just tells you. I'm surprised. I really liked Organization 13.
We got them! We got them!
I actually like Aqua as well. I'm indifferent to Roxas. I don't really care for or dislike Roxas. So I had to guess this is the dealer. Or this one. But none of them are doing anything like shady that says, hey, I'm the dealer. Can I just tell you though, fighting Data Roxas is fucking awful. I hate that fight so much.
Affirmative，收到。
See, that's the thing too, is Kingdom Hearts 3, and I know we've had this conversation before, but for anybody that's watching, my feelings on it are essentially this. Kingdom Hearts 3 had the potential to be something super great, and it just isn't.
She have a friend? Because I want to.
Here you go. Don't wreck it too much, okay?
Okay.
Why don't you? Bad woo.
Anyway, none of the worlds felt like they mattered to the plot at all, except for Twilight Town and the final world. But that's kind of a problem in and of itself. The final world is the only real part of the story that mattered. Everything else you can cut out, with the exception of 1 or 2 cutscenes throughout the game. But the vast majority of the game, you could do without. You lose nothing from the plot.
Reporting a night flight.
I would have to agree with you, Sin. Although I also really like Kingdom Hearts 2 story. But
Mrs. Chu. I was just stopping by to see if there was anything you needed. I know it's no consolation, but I gotta look at one of the gunmen from the wedding. Now I will find him, and I'll make him tell me who's responsible.
唔使，你揾到佢，你帶佢嚟呢度，你拎佢俾我啊！
see, and that's the best way to be too, right? Like, you can acknowledge something's not your thing and still say, you know, it's not terrible either.
Ricky, this way.
Shit, Way. How you holding up?
I got a lot of loose ends to clean up. I need an outsider for a couple things. You got Johnny Ratface's number?
Johnny Ratface? Man, stay away from that lunatic. You give him a job, you're gonna have to steam clean your conscience when he's done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know all about him. He's my man.
I guess you know what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay, great. Another one of these. I actually did not like this the first time we did it. Okay. See what we got here.
Hey, is this Johnny?
Yeah?
A friend sent me to you. Works with a lot of movie stars, know what I mean?
So?
So I got a problem. He said you could help me.
I'm busy.
Wait, please. Look, I trade diamonds. Down in Central, my partner took off with all our stock. You know, by the time the cops look into it, he'll be halfway to Shanghai. I'll never get them back.
Diamonds, huh?
All I need... Got you, fucker.
KHC felt weird. You can't really place why. And we've just been discussing why it felt weird for me. That was because the game just felt like it didn't have any substance to it other than the final world. And even the final world, as Vector pointed out, felt bland because there was a lot of characters we had already seen before rehashed again with nothing really even new. Like Syax, he still fights the same fucking way he fought in Kingdom Hearts 2. Oh, shit, I didn't realize it's already 3:44. Holy crap. Well, we can go a little longer today anyway.
Oh, you love it, baby. I promise.
Are you insane?
Think of all the money we'll make. This is our future, you and me.
Fuck you, asshole. I'm not taking off my clothes for you or anyone else. Asshole.
Find Johnny the Rat Face. Okay. Ooh, right to the face. Dude, why did Johnny wear the rat face then? It was apping the style of another dev. It didn't feel like Kingdom Hearts. I don't know about that. Like, it definitely, like, combat-wise, it definitely felt like Kingdom Hearts. And the final story, Final Planet, definitely felt like Kingdom Hearts. They just didn't care about any of the other rest of the game. Like Frozen, it just felt like a reason to get the song Let It Go in there, but didn't actually put any thought into how the story of the world. In fact, I don't think you ever find out the name of the villain from in that area. Dude, where the fuck is Johnny?
Hey, you!
Don't let him get me!
Eventually, you're gonna get a shot that goes through the proper spot. I see it. I thought that guy had a bowl cut at first.
Get out of the way! Protect me! This guy's a psycho! $10,000 to anyone who cares!
I'm actually taking damage here. Annoyed, where the fuck's he running?
Call the rest of the boys!
need them here now!
I love how they spread perfectly around him there. Johnny the Rat Face.
See you later, motherfucker!
Okay. Good, I can't even get out of this area, so... What? Great. The guy said, see, even the NPCs get stuck on cars. They can't turn properly.
Why are you doing this, man?
What? I didn't want to knock him over. Why'd he do that?
Who are you? What do you want?
A friend of mine wants to serve you some noodles.
What? You crazy? Look, man, I got powerful friends.
Yeah? Who would that be?
They gonna kill you.
Tell me their names. so we can go see him right now. Look, what are the odds they're gonna even admit they even know you?
Fuck you, I'm not gonna tell you nothing.
No, you don't have to. Someone else will ask the questions.
Well, fuck him too!
Oh shit. We're taking him to PMat. He did, yes. Why do they attach C4 to their tires? Good question.
Johnny the Rat Face. Meet Mrs. Chu. Winston's mother.
Osama! I don't know what this guy told you!
佢話俾我聽，Winston 死個人你就喺嗰度。
Fuck!
而家你話俾我聽，邊個叫你做啊？
I don't know what you're talking about, you crazy old bitch! Please!
喂，你而家應該走，你走啦喂。
Wait, wait! Don't leave me here! She's fucking crazy! Okay, okay. I'll tell you anything you want to know. Just please, don't!
Okay. We just led that man to his murder and we got some police experience for it. SFPD-IA report, shooting of 06-2010. On or about June 12, 2010, the body of Ming Ming Trin was found floating in the water midway between Alcatraz and Fort Point. He had suffered numerous broken bones, burns, and several lacerations. Cause of death was a single gunshot wound to the head. Contact burns and stippling indicate an execution-style murder from close range. Internal Affairs received a confidential tip, June 15, 2010, that the killer was Tong member Wei Shen. The torture and killing allegedly as revenge for Trin selling a fatal dose of heroin to the accused sister, Mimi Shen. See Mimi Shen investigative report. CI indicated that he had already reported this to CID, but that his evidence had been ignored. IA quickly determined that Shen was an undercover SFPD officer and that an investigation of his sister's death, the file that Officer Shen had access to, implicated Trin. Lieutenant Franklin Jake, Shen's case officer, asserted to IA investigators that Shen was with him at the time of the murder. However, this meeting was not recorded or photographed, and it is of the opinion of IA investigators that Susan Tran, that Jake's was and is lying. IA requested Jake's take a polygraph test. Jake's refused and invoked his right to counsel. A psychological evaluation of Officer Shen suggests that Shen was unstable and under extreme duress, possibly as a result of the murder, but did not provide evidence sufficient for an indictment. Case file remains open. Addendum. Following initial investigation, two further CIs confirmed that it is widely believed within Tri Service that Shen murdered Trin for revenge. Neither CI provided more than hearsay evidence. Okay. Yes, you can get in on this.